Good afternoon to all. Because of various people who have already gone to home, so we have decided that we'll just release a few insights and a few minutes of the REM because we have not prepared any presentation. So, basically we discussed on three things. First one was, firstly we discussed on how to remove your inhibitions and how to gain self-respect. Second was the four different levels of communication on which you need to operate. The four different levels of communication in priority order would be chatting in ping, then messaging on phone, then talking on phone, and then face-to-face communication. We discussed on the strategies which need to be taken at every level and how you can balance between different levels, and if you falter at a fourth level, you need to come back to the first level to re-initiate. And the third thing which we discussed was the thin line between, I repeat, the thin line between appreciation and depreciation.
So after we had the very informative session by Sneh, we also discussed about two most important things. The first was the comparative scaling of boys and their comparison with other boys. So you can be rated from 0 to 10 between a bad boy and a good boy. Somewhere in between there is another category called as smart boy. Okay. So for instance, if you look at our section D, we had good boys like Kiran Dukare, right? And bad boys who needed this REMs
Like
Yash Gupta.
Shams Roof.
But there are some more people in a section like smart boys, like Pala. So you should be able to position yourselves in such a way that you fall in the category of smart boy and understand what does the girl is. She is requiring a good boy, a smart boy. The second most important thing that we learned today was what are the common mistakes that we do while pursuing a girl. For example, हम ड्रामेटिक्स वालों की बहुत आदत होती है कि हम जब भी किसी से बात करते हैं तो हम बहुत ले लेते हैं दूसरे की. Not many girls appreciate this kind of बस देर दूसरे की for example आदत हो जाती है कि वो ले लेते हैं किसी की भी जाती है. तो ये strategy, while it might be applicable to some girls who are accustomed to the dramatics culture and similar issues like our very good friend Parma, but it might not be acceptable to many girls who are of different types. So और भी कुछ पिटफॉल्स होते हैं हमारे. हम जैसे सोच लेते हैं कि अगर हम किसी लड़की को अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हैं, उसे कुछ अच्छा बोल रहे हैं, तो उसे लगेगा कि हम बहुत चेप हैं या हम बहुत ही डेस्परेट हैं. बट जैसे कि स्नेल ने बताया, देयर इज अ थिन लाइन बिटवीन अप्रिशिएटिंग अ गर्ल एंड डेप्रिशिएटिंग योर ओन गर्ल.
The main discussion, one of the main discussion points was the STP, segmentation, targeting and positioning. There are 4 segments out here. One is a bad girl, one is a good girl, and third is a good girl wanting to be a bad girl, and fourth is a bad girl wanting to be a good girl. So especially in this, especially in a situation like IIMA, you have this so much of girls who cannot position themselves as a good girl. So in terms of academics, and then now they try to position themselves as a bad girl. Now you need to identify which segment you want to position, which segment you want to launch yourself. For that, you have to understand what are your capabilities, in which segment you will be, you'll fit better. And beside all these things, you need to understand what is the size of the segment in each. How many in each segment? What is the how many number of girls are there? Based on that, you have to position yourself. Now, before positioning, but if you don't have a neutral image, you need to find out what is the current perception about you, and so the current perception will, how to leverage the current perception and positioning in different segments. So your choice should be based on.
One of the most important thing is that one needs to commit failure in order to achieve this for success in his life. So don't be afraid of committing a mistake, and if you make a mistake, it's alright. You're learning something, and just move on.
Explicit, uncensored contents. Some unacceptable levels to which the discussion reached new heights for the whole 1 hour. We will not be able to share with you the whole video of 1 hour because there were several personal mentions of girls and boys who are currently with us in our batch. So I hope that you will be content with this summary, and wishing you all the best for your internships. So this was our initiative, not on behalf of PlaceCom but on behalf of Term 28 and 29.